Yo, so I know everybody be thinking I'm okay, and I got it.
Okay.
All right.
But deep down, nigga, I really be wanting some food stamps.
I feel that though.
So,
Really though.
so nigga, I was in the EBT office,
Uh-oh.
and guess
Eat
what I
better
did?
tonight.
What you did, bro?
Got my ass on the internet.
Oh.
Got you again.
Got me again, bro.
Couldn't even get the blue card.
So I see the goat. The goat came through across the internet.
Okay.
Chris Brown.
Oop.
See
Him.
easy.
So,
Really him.
Allegedly, there was a young lady that was allegedly at his house to hang out late night hours. So apparently he kicked her out because she wasn't DTF in her words.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So my question is, why would you come to someone's home late night hours and not be
Late
DTF?
in the midnight hours.
Is that a thing? Is that
Late
okay?
in the midnight hour.
Is that okay?
Hell, okay, all right,
Is it
all right,
okay?
all right.
All right.
Couple
Go ahead,
things,
go-
couple things,
go
couple
ahead,
things
get
we
him
have to discern out of the gate. One of which being, what is considered late night?
I would say anything after 11 p.m.
Okay, so in our imaginary situation, you know, where we're reimagining things with Chris Brown and this young lady who shall remain nameless because I really don't know who the fuck she is anyways.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah, we don't care.
Who
Don't
in the
be a
fuck really
groupie.
cares
Keep it
if you want to be
moving,
honest?
shawty.
Right. So in this imaginary situation, she has come over to his home at let's say 12, but you also have to take this into account as well. This is LA. They don't start cooking till 12. You know what I'm saying? They step out at 12. That's when shit get popping. So she might have been coming over there to pregame, just playing devil's advocate. Just playing devil's advocate right now.
Wait. What you mean, like, because in LA, like, shit shut down early in LA. But
That's not what I heard.
but so the party goes to private parties at that point.
Understood.
So it
Understood.
do start
You
jumping.
lived out there, so you would know.
it do start jumping.
Okay.
But it's now we taking it
Okay.
to
Now we take it to the
I
crib.
forgot you
Okay,
taking it to
bet.
the
Straight
private.
like that,
We taking it
straight
to the
like that.
private shit.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. I mean, to answer the initial question,
It's Chris Brown, first
to
off.
answer
See, breezy.
that part,
So are y'all pulling up at Chris Brown crib expecting not to be DTF?
some of these
Just-
women, you know, especially maybe in that LA scene, I know how it goes to a degree. I'm not as super familiar, but from what I understand, a lot of these people are, you know, either in the entertainment field or aspiring to be. So maybe in her mind, and obviously this ain't the truth, in her mind, she's on the same level as him. You know what I'm saying? So she
What?
don't look at him
That's
as
an
like
interesting
she don't
take.
look at him as Chris Brown.
Right.
She look at him as Chris Brown. You feel me?
Look at him as Charlie Brown.
What's his real name? His name Chris, right? What's his-
Charlie Christopher Brown.
Chris Maurice. She look at him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Charlie Christopher.
So maybe it was a situation where she thought, you know what I'm saying, like she wasn't starstruck by homie by any level.
Okay, I can understand that.
So
I can understand that, but it don't.
but to circle back to the original point, do I think that anybody removing Chris Brown from this situation, removing, you know, Shorty Doo-Wop from the situation, do I think that anybody should show up to the crib at like 11 thinking like we finna have cookies and milk? Probably not. Like that doesn't sound like a realistic scenario to me
Right.
personally. However, y'all know how I feel. You can't be making these women do nothing, baby.
Oh, yeah?
You
Nah,
can't
got it.
you
Nah,
can't
that's-
put
that's
all of
true.
these expectations or nothing
ahead,
like that
Josh.
on these women.
So, in the great words of, you might know this guy, Drizzy,
Okay.
don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. That's what he said.
He said 6 a.m.
I think it was 6 a.m. Is it 6
I
a.m.?
don't remember.
That's early as
I
hell.
don't know.
Nah, but it's 6 a.m. You know, bars, everything closed. I say
I mean,
it
you
depends
know.
on the situation.
Okay.
So, Chris Brown, like, y'all know what I'm here for. You didn't come to just see my crib. Like,
Y'all act like-
if you made it
y'all act like
past
Chris
all
on and
these
poppin'.
doors, listen.
Right.
If you
That
made,
part.
haven't y'all heard his songs?
Yeah.
You made it past all these doors. You know it's not.
Well, he did
cookies
respond.
and milk.
You know, he did respond.
Okay.
Chris,
What do you have
Chris
to
Brown
say?
always got time.
That's a fact.
Chris Brown always
He
got
get
time,
to it,
bro.
bro.
Hey,
with
I
these
got one for you. You know
allegations.
what he probably had for her?
What?
He had an early sample of, I know y'all done seen this, of the new ice cream that came out at Walmart.
We're gonna get into that a little bit later in the show.
Ah,
This guy. So he did respond though.
All right.
He did respond. So of course, like I said, he came back and said this must have been one of the ones that that I didn't like, and she had to settle for one of the homeboys.
Ooh,
Dang.
Terrible, right?
Ooh.
Wow, it's crazy.
Whoa, the second tiers.
Yeah, got to get the second tier.
Hey, that's crazy when you find out you a second tier chick.
Yeah, so then that's when you go around and do
Smash the
tours on
homies.
podcasts and try to drag them. So that's
Get
how
an
that
interview.
happens.
I met Chris
That's how
Brown.
that
So she
happens.
can jump her celebrity.
Right.
Wild.
I seen his tattoos up close. Like,
What?
Yeah, he got a star right there. And
They'll
got-
do
got-
anything,
you know
bro.
he got
a skull on his
Mario
back.
jumping up and punching a punching bag.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's me, Mario.
So look, so moving on. So of course I'm still scrolling. Run across my man's Jamie Foxx.
The man.
So of course he's been
Him.
slammed. He's the man. He's the man.
That is a fact.
He's been slammed right now. I'm talking about like Hulk Hogan off the top rope through the ring type slam by all black women.
I'm gonna get you, brother.
By all black
Listen
women.
here, brother.
So apparently he's dating a Caucasian background
oh my
woman,
God. Okay.
aka white.
Are we still tripping off that in 2022?
Yeah, they still tripping
in
off of that,
2022,
unfortunately.
people still tripping off of
They
that.
still tripping off that,
That's what we
unfortunately.
tripping off of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
all this shit going
Boogie.
on.
Yeah,
That's what they're gonna go to.
pretty much. Yeah. So my question to you fellas is, what are your thoughts on high-valued black men dating outside of black women? Why do you think that happens?
And they coming to me, huh?
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I said it comes with responsibility. You know, when you are a high value man. And when
Okay.
you get to that level, you got choices that you can make on your own.
Okay.
You said why are they dating white women?
Yeah.
I don't think it's all high value men dating white women.
Why are they dating outside of
The
black
answer is no.
women?
Well,
Why are they not choosing black women? Why do you think that is?
let's let you get it first.
Okay, well, my thing is, I think everybody got they got their own opinion, they got their own options, they got their own selections of who they should date and who they want to date.
For sure.
I don't think it's anything past that, honestly.
Yep.
I think if you meet anybody that make you happy, especially if you somebody high value, you want somebody of high value as well.
For sure.
Not saying that needs to be someone outside of the race or
Right.
that needs to be someone inside of the race.
That's a fact.
It's up to you
Right.
as a person.
I just don't feel
That's
like
my
that
thing.
should be a factor, man. Like, I don't feel like you should be, if you're truly looking for somebody that you're compatible with, like, I don't know that that's necessarily the thing that you should be looking to first. And everybody has their own opinion about it. Everybody has their own approach. So, I mean, for some people it is. For some people it's like a big deal, like a super big deal for some people. They just don't feel like the compatibility will be there if they date outside of their race. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know that that's true. In my personal experience, it has not been. But I mean, like I said, I can't speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell everybody how to feel or how to think. I just think that if you are only looking within your race, you are limiting yourself to a great degree, and you're not really looking for true compatibility. Now, there could be, things that, are linked to your race that you feel like would make you compatible with someone else. But, and again, in my own personal experience, some of the differences that I've had with people outside of my race have also been things that have kind of helped us come together. And truthfully, like I said, we ain't got to get too deep. I'll only halfway put on my hip philosopher hat for the second. Truthfully, if we are looking to be completed by your soulmate, by your other half, you're going to need other experiences in order to do that. That's part of becoming one whole, in my opinion, is bringing two different aspects together in the middle here, so that way we have all of your experiences and all of your aspect, and all of my experience and all of my aspect. And I feel like that might be, I wouldn't say that that's easier between the race, but between two different races, but it gives you another opportunity. Don't cut yourself off.
Okay. I do feel that. And Bart absolutely right with that. Because I do know, like me personally, as far as dealing with someone outside my race, I don't feel like some women in other races might not be able to connect with the things I connect with, and I don't feel like explaining it,
Right.
I can see that.
which you do have to do.
Yeah.
if you're dating outside
you
the race. Because
gotta-
some things people just don't understand being a black person.
my goodness.
They just don't get it. They think they do, but they really don't.
So this is the recommendations I would give to somebody that is, let's say if somebody's dating a black person, you're not in that race, you come here to date.
Tips on dating a black person.
You need to watch these movies
Okay.
to, kind of bring you into the culture.
Bring you into what kind of walk you in a little bit.
Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
Has to be
Yep.
on the list.
Facts.
You want to see
Friday
a dead
should be
body?
the first one. That's
Definitely.
definitely an
Facts.
easy one to watch. The Boys
1
in
and
the Hood
2
look dark.
and 3.
If you can't get deep enough, I don't want to get too in deep about it, but if you can't get deep enough, South Central. Don't be a menace.
Well, you gotta watch
South
Men's
Central.
Society before you watch
Hey,
that.
hey yo.
Menace to
You gotta watch
society.
Men's Society before you do
Ray
that.
got your boy. Still in car sounds.
Ray got my boy doing what?
Why he did him like that, yo? Why did he make that man repeat himself when he knew it was hard enough to say it the first time?
Yo.
So disrespectful. Disrespectful.
I think that date whoever you want to date.
Facts.
Date who makes you happy. Don't
Date
let
who makes
somebody in the media pressure you because now you got the bag, now you got some money.
Yeah.
Now you got to come back and bring it and put it back in this community.
Yeah.
When them same girls, they got plenty of men in their area. They don't want to fool with them because they call them low value men. That's what they call them.
But they
So
look
you
just
know
like
what?
you and I.
They look just like, you don't
You
want
and I.
to keep it black with them.
Yeah.
You want to date up. date down.
Date up.
But to bring it back to Jamie, though, like, I don't understand how this is such a surprise considering didn't
He's
he
always-
date Katie Holmes for like
He's
10
always
years or
dated white
something
women.
crazy? Like,
Yeah,
this is nothing new.
They just want to complain.
I've never known him to date black women.
I think whoever put it out, it don't matter who he dates. It's just whoever put it out, they just want to complain why nobody wants them and not address the issue that they have
Yeah.
that nobody wants to deal with. And
That
I don't
man-
think it has to be just their actual race. It's that actual specific person
Yeah. So to cap that
and
off,
they friends.
y'all just find somebody that make you happy. Find somebody that you cherish. Find somebody that make you a better person. Whether that's
That was cliche.
Whether it's, it really ain't cliche. I mean, that's for real. If you want to be
that's a
happy,
fact.
if you want to be happy, don't listen to what nobody else opinion
look,
is about
man.
who you dating.
Is that
Whether that's outside your race, whether that's the same sex,
Yep.
whether that's whatever,
For sure.
make you happy. Do what you do.
Hey, man,
Is
that
that
man played Ray Charles and played Ray better than Ray Charles.
Man,
all right?
he was-
Let him date who he want to.
That
That man,
The man want to date a white woman. I
He
say
about to
date
play
a white
Tyson.
woman.
that man,
He
that
about to
man,
play Tyson, too.
That man sang the hook on slow jams. Let him date who he want to.
Yo, one of the most underrated R&B albums of all time. Definitely
Unpredictable.
Jamie Foxx.
Unpredictable.
Yeah.
Easy.
That is so
Easy.
dope, bro.
Hit after hit.
He ain't even
That
drop
man
another
told
album.
the
He ain't even have to
DJ
drop
to play
another
this girl a
album.
love song.
He ain't even have to drop
Let him
another
date who he
album.
wants
He
to.
told
all right?
the DJ.
He told
Played
the
him a 20 and
DJ
said-
to play that girl a love
Facts.
song. She really needs to hear that love song. Let him date who he wants to.
Facts. So, speaking of dating, right? So, there was a viral video online, of course. So, apparently, there's a woman in a bar, in a club, in a multi-level club.
Okay.
She's actually controlling the event. She's a promoter, right? So, a young man approaches her with intentions on getting her number or whatever.
Right.
She denies him at first. You know, eventually,
Was it St. Louis?
no, I think in
Sound
Florida.
like some St. Louis shit
I think
already.
it could have been in St. Louis. This probably happens in St. Louis.
Okay.
So of course she denies him at first. So eventually she kind of falls for it and gives him the number. He sends her a drink after he walks off. So
G shit.
he goes on about his business after that. So she gets the drink, drinks the drink. So of course after that she wants to find the fella.
Drink was so
and thank
damn
him
good. She
for
had
the
to find
drink.
him.
So upon
She said, that shit was fire, man. What you sent me?
What was that? So upon finding him, she finds this young man hugged up with another young lady. So turns out that other young lady was his girlfriend.
So she thought.
Dun,
That was his girlfriend.
dun.
Okay.
Yeah,
it
it
was
played out in
pretty well
the full video played out. So in the video, she confronted the fella And the fella, of course, he denied. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you? You crazy? You on drugs? Blah, blah, blah.
He literally told her she was on drugs multiple times.
You on
drugs.
Judge Mathis, you a crackhead.
Are you drunk?
I know a crackhead when I see one.
I can smell a crackhead from a mile away.
Smell it.
You on drugs.
Judge Mathis. So
You ain't have a little bit of crack?
Well, I did do it one.
I tried it the one time.
And I knew it. Yo, so look. That's funny as shit though. But so she repeatedly told the lady. She repeatedly told the lady, check his phone. My number in there. So of course the video finally cut out, right? So then the video comes back on with the young lady with the girlfriend. So apparently when they did cut the video off, she did check his phone and she did find her number in the phone.
Right.
So they're standing there together. She broke up with the guy, left the guy. So my question for you guys, okay. Say that you see that situation in person.
Okay.
Is the lady wrong for confronting them, or should she just have to mind her business? Should she mind her business, or she should confront that? Play her part.
Well, I say in this game, this dating game.
Yeah.
It's
two
people in this game. And let's go DC on this one. There's Batman, and then there's Bruce Wayne. Your Batman's the nigga, he's out here doing his thing in the nighttime.
On the blue pill. On the blue chew.
Your Bruce Wayne is the guy on the blue chew. Slaying everything and disappear off in the dark. Then you got Bruce Wayne. He's your guy, the face, he's taking pictures, kissing babies. And then you got these hybrid niggas that are both.
Okay.
That young man, he wants to be both, but his game is lacking. Like, how you get caught in the same club?
Terrible game.
So to answer your question, if I seen it from afar, I'm laughing the whole time, but I'm not snitching on the man.
No, I'm just saying, my question is, do you think the young lady was justified by going up and confronting him? Should she have done that, or should she just have played it smooth and not said nothing?
Well, yeah, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, but they going to snitch anyway. They always going to snitch. Misery loves company. I'm single. I thought I had a man. I don't. I'm going to fuck this up for them.
Keep it a buck. Do y'all really feel like she saw my man's, or do y'all really feel like that she decided that the drink was so good that she decided that she needed to go thank that man for that drink? Or do y'all feel like she accidentally ran into that man downstairs with his old lady?
I think she went on his Instagram 152 weeks ago.
What?
Yeah.
Saw a picture
and
of his
seen
old
the
lady.
pictures of the girl. That's what he seen. Or what is the way to
that is
zoom
what
in
people-
on the glasses?
God damn. Caught his ass. Who taking the pictures?
But that is what people do these days. They don't even get numbers out no more. They just switch Instagrams.
Let me get your Instagram, see what you like.
Yeah,
I'm good
they just
on
do
that.
that, bro.
They see
But,
the podcast. They be like, oh, okay.
But see
funny.
that. But she mentions that in the video.
That
She does
she-
mention that's funny. She
she
mentions
went on
that.
the Instagram.
She says her
attempted to change-
She initially
change.
attempted to change Instagrams, but the guy was like, "Nah, I don't want to be one of these people DMing you all day and you don't respond. Like, let me get your number." So that's how he got the number. Okay.
Yeah, I think she ran into homie downstairs on complete accident. Saw him, was like, "Oh, word!
Got
That's
me
what type.
fucked up.
That's what type
Taking
of time we
earrings off
on."
it.
Man, let me.
Well, she can't fight
Let
a
me-
girl that he talking
let
to.
me-
And the only thing he did was buy her a drink.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Right.
Fuck this bitch. Shit.
What kind
Right.
of drink? What
Now
kind
that's
of
some
drink
St.
was
Louis
this?
shit for your ass right there.
Hey,
That
I'll
part.
tell you something. I know we was at Ballpark Village, and it was one of Taiwan's
a multi-level club.
a multi-level club. One of Taiwan's homie goes and buy this girl a drink, right? He had been thinking about spending some game on her, right? Goes and buy the girl a drink. The drink was $25.
Damn, what she get? Some
I don't know.
rosé?
It wasn't no gin and juice.
Wasn't no damn
The drink was
E&J, huh?
$25. And
Louis
he tipped the
13.
lady $5 on the drink. And because he tipped her $5, she did not give him the number. So now my nigga got a $30 in a 2-minute conversation.
Wait,
And right over there with some straight legs.
Why was she upset with him behind a $5 tip?
For the drink, she said you should at least gave her $10.
The girl got the drink. Was
She got
upset?
the drink, enjoyed the drink,
And she was upset that she
that
gave
he
her
didn't
$5
tip
tip.
enough. Say he didn't tip enough.
Man, when I tell you about these ungrateful
No, that's St. Louis is what that is.
That's not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20%, which is standard.
It might be that.
For tipping. I
Might
don't
be
quite understand where her beef was.
Yeah.
She said that was a hard drink she made. You should at least gave her $10.
Okay. But does she not understand that tipping typically is a 15% situation and 20% it tends to be looked at as generous.
Yeah.
In most situations.
This is the kicker. She had a man upstairs.
Huh? So that was the real reason she was upset.
She had her own man. She just
said,
got
thank you so much for this free drink, my friend. However, I'm going to make up a reason to be upset with you.
She got the nerve to be upset about the free drink?
Okay, I got my question. Should he have confronted her man?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell
absolutely.
Yeah.
He should have turned her whole shit upside down. Bro, I would have made up some shit too.
Fam, you owe me $25, bro.
Hey,
I would have made up some shit. I'm like, she told me she was gonna meet me back at the crib. I just bought her this $25 drink. Where you think she got this drink from? You bought this drink? Exactly. She ain't bought this drink. I done made some shit up. Check her balance right now. Check her balance. It'll tell you if she paid for this shit. I done made some shit up so fast.
If I'm the guy, right? Let's say if that's my chick that got a drink off a dude like that, I would have said, you suckers mad because you got served.
Y'all mad because tonight you suckers got served.
Yo.
Served.
Funny, bro. So
why
we like to get off into this little section, man, called viewer questions.
Viewer questions today. Yeah.
So we do want to thank y'all for watching us.
Theme songs.
Do want to remind y'all, especially Gail, Oprah, and Michelle Obama, like our shit.
Share our shit.
Share our shit.
Do you
subscribe to our shit? Hell, comment on our shit.
Say something.
We welcome it all.
Like, ooh, woogie boogie.
We welcome it all.
Say some shit.
Winky face.
So we do got a few. We do got a female's viewer question. She wants to know what makes a man not cheat.
Hey, yo, why you laugh, though? What was the first thing that came to your mind?
Shit.
He's like,
a magic trick.
Not cheat.
What the
fuck? Preposterous.
Switch it out and make it a woman.
Niggas sounded like Dr. Evil in them when they start trying to ask for money and shit. Niggas just,
he said Dr. Evil. I thought you said Dr. Strange.
That's preposterous.
Hell no.
He said, what make a man not? You know what?
Oh, y'all really making us look bad.
Facts. It's you. You doing this shit. You spearheaded this shit. Yo. Look where you led us. Laugh?
No, this is not.
The part that got me was the look afterwards. What makes a man not cheat? It's the look. And I was like, yeah.
Bruh said, really though?
I think
you gotta find the answer at Area 51. The answer is at Area 51. It's not gonna be
it's at Area 51. No.
Unfound. Unknown.
So it starts with the vetting process. A lot of people ain't vetting who they dating.
That's a fact.
People, like, I be at work, right? And I'll be listen to people, they on the phone, they get off the phone, they say, this person says they got this, and this. They instantly believe everything they said. I've had people say, oh yeah, he was married once, he has an ex-wife, he always busy because he a truck driver. Come to find out, they got a whole nother family. Y'all just believe it. No vetting in the process, and you gotta have it vetted by somebody that's not so close to the situation. Somebody that doesn't have any type of personal attachment. Because when you want to believe somebody, you will. So I think you vet the person and you won't get cheated on.
What do you mean by that? Explain.
So you have a male friend, most likely, pretty much figure out who get a private investigator.
Nah, listen, what I say
that's not the hat. Get a private investigator.
Don't do that because if
you
at any point in time they find out you did privately investigate, then they probably not gonna fuck with you anymore. I would say this. I would say set up a stage to where you actually getting to know somebody and dating them for a while to get to know them. Because in that time, a lot of things come out. You get to learn a lot of shit, and it ain't just like you jumping into a relationship and you automatically committed to somebody.
Okay.
You need to take that time to get to know somebody, for one, because I would say even 6 months, because you really don't even know nobody. Like people say, like 3 months, we jumped into a relationship in 3 months. I don't feel like 3 months is enough time for me to know somebody.
Not at all.
So I feel like once you establish that time with somebody one-on-one, you do begin to get a friendship with them to where you don't want to fuck that friendship up. And so by the time you get in a relationship, now you respect that person enough not to want to cheat on them, not to want to hurt them.
Okay.
So that's my take on it.
So you're saying that women should not be in a relationship with a man that they're interested in for 6 months.
I say women should allow a man to get to know them, and they should allow themselves to get to know their man for a period of time before speedingly jumping into a relationship.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I clarify.
Yeah, go ahead.
I might have two major points that I think would be good to hit on in this particular element. The first of which would be opening the lines of communication. And what I mean by that is that people change, you know what I'm saying, over time. So, yeah, take that time to get to know your people early on, right? You spend that time, you build that equity, you get to know that person. But in 2 years, that person's views, that person's, thoughts might have changed. Mm-hmm. So make sure that you've established a line of communication that's so open that can be communicated. And you should quite honestly, as a partner, male, female, regardless, you should be asking your partner regularly, hey, like, what are you into? Like, what do you want to try? What do you, if you're not doing that, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah.
How can I be not only a better partner for you, but maybe even a better sexual partner for you if we were talking about something a little more specific? Right. Because you'd be surprised how many times people, don't feel welcome, don't feel like they can openly communicate with their partner. And that's what makes them kind of go outside of the relationship looking for something different, because they don't feel like they feel like they have almost everything that they need and not everything that they need.
Yeah,
and it's like, all right, well, I can get this one thing from Shorty Doo-Wop down the street, even though I get 98% of everything over here. And now, between the two of y'all, it's 100%. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So openly communicate with your partner. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all are having those conversations. Definitely. Initiate those conversations, because I feel like that's an uncomfortable conversation to have in most cases. Definitely. So initiate that shit. Open it up. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised at what you find. And that's over time. People continue to change. You got to keep having that conversation.
People change on a fucking daily, bro. It ain't just no over time. It's daily,
all
bro.
the time.
They don't be the same person you met last week.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That happens, man.
That's a fact.
And like you said, open communication is really important. Go ahead, Josh. My bad.
I seen this podcast, right? And it was a podcast, married men, just talking about relationships and stuff like that. And all of them was masturbating.
Wait up. So you supposed to stop beating your dick when you married?
Nah, but I'm saying there was a number.
Whatever, man.
That they wanted. Right.
I didn't know you were supposed to stop. That's all I'm saying. They didn't give me that memo.
Wait, I got 5 minutes before I got to be to work.
Look, sometimes, man. Sometimes.
Hey, babe. You mind if I? You know what? I'll take care of it.
That's being a considerate lover, man.
Nah, but
sometimes she ain't ready. You got to take care of it yourself, man.
The thing about it is, they were doing it at such a rate.
Niggas was beating their dick raw. God damn.
Niggas was slamming their dicks, bro.
Niggas shit was in pain. Niggas shit was chafed in some motion. God damn.
Bro.
Well, part of that was...
Nigga said he was beating his dick 47 times a week.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm going to stop joking.
He had a go-to glove.
Go ahead, tell us. I'm serious.
The thing about it is, they were masturbating at this way greater level than what they was actually doing. And they said, wait, if you had sex with your wife, the amount of times that you desired, would you still be masturbating this extended amount of time? And they was like, nah, I wouldn't have to.
Isn't that an unrealistic expectation, though? That every time that you want to fuck, that your wife wants to fuck? Isn't that putting like a pressure on her?
Yeah.
No,
It should be going on in her mind too, bro. She don't always gotta want to fuck.
Pressure on both.
Yeah, but let's say there's a gap, right? There's
Sure.
a gap threshold. Let's say if you in your mind you say 10 nuts, I gotta get 10 nuts out this week, right? And you
put a number on nuts, my nigga.
Who come into the week like, all right, 10 nuts, baby. I gotta get 10 nuts regardless. No matter what, 10 fucking nuts.
I've been eating good. I've been going to the gym. 10 nuts. That's the ceiling. I gotta at least get 10 nuts out, right? And then you go to your wife, and your wife's like, I can probably get you 2 nuts.
God damn.
So
well,
we
I
got
guess
an
it's
8 nut gap.
compromise.
So let's say, listen. What? If we could get you to 5, right? If we can get you to 5 and then cancel out the last 5.
Look at the stretch
Do
goal.
you think that she can say, you know what? I can get you 2 more nuts out of that. And then you just jack it off 1 time a week.
This nigga said weekly coaching conversations around how many nuts we need.
Got 4 nuts.
We got goals at the end of the week. You feel me?
We got levels of
Oh
nuts.
shit, it's Wednesday and I'm behind on nuts. Like
shit. I gotta pick it up, man. I got a few more nuts to get off.
Hey, babe, we got any more?
Damn, man.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy, bro. I've never heard
but
shit.
I think that's an unrealistic expectation to think that your wife is gonna be horny every time that you horny. Like it don't work like that.
It ain't gonna be like that.
That's not realistic to put on to people.
Even in a relationship, that shit ain't gonna be.
No,
What about the gap?
I think that's a conversation that y'all should have early on and try to figure out what y'all's pace looks like. You feel me?
That's true.
And that can change. That much like everything else that we mentioned before, that can change. You could be in a point, where maybe maybe she needs 10 nuts and you only got 2 in you. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
if she needs 10 and you got 2, we're driving now.
Yeah,
2
you
words.
driving.
Blue Chew.
This nigga.
Yo.
But nah, like I think that, again, communication. All right, hey, I'm not, where I need to be maybe sexually at this exact second, but that's likely to change. So it's like, as long as you're communicating, I don't think that she then takes that and says to herself, because if you're not communicating, then it's all internal for her as an individual. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, maybe, he's not into me. Maybe, something's changed. He doesn't love me. He doesn't want me type of a shit. So if you're communicating with her and saying, hey, like, it ain't got nothing to do with you, man. I'm just not trying to fuck like that. Like, I think that can help keep her mind from straying, and the same thing vice versa. You know what I'm saying? If she can be clear with you where y'all are at that exact moment, where she is, really, because it boils down to that. Where she is in that exact moment, that can keep, hopefully you would have developed enough respect in your relationship, spent that time, gave her that equity where that you can figure out, what's going to happen next. Yeah. I can wait it out for you at this moment. You know what I'm saying? So just talk, man. Talk to your people.
Communication.
So we do have a male viewer question as well.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, homies.
Now, this is a 3-part question.
Okay.
Now, this is a 3-part question, so prepare. All right.
Let's do it.
So, A, can women and men be best friends without having sexual relations ever?
Best friends. I feel like that's the only way y'all can be best friends, right? Like if you smash the homie, like I feel like that changes the dynamic.
Kind of does, right?
I would think so. Yeah. Like, have you ever been in a situation, Josh, or Draco for that matter?
What's
have y'all ever smashed the homie?
What's the opinion on that? First off,
I thought it
not
was
if you've ever done it. What's your opinion?
My opinion. Okay, I thought it was possible. There was a summer one time in college where this young lady I knew, she was a hooper, right?
Okay.
And she was just cool as shit, right? And I was like, yo, this is like bromance, but with a chick. Right, and we would kick it sometimes. We watching movies one time.
Living out a buddy cop.
And I'm just like, I'm talking to my other homies. They like, oh, you kicking it with such and such a night? Yeah, I'm going over there tonight. It's like, man, you dating her. I was like, no. I'm telling you, bro, it's cool. We just chilling.
Yeah.
It's bromance, but with a chick.
And, but with a chick.
I'm over there, and
right.
She's like,
bromance is the
she's
problem.
like, well, shit, let's watch a movie. I was like, man, let's watch a movie.
Here we go.
It was the traveling pants movie.
Oh, fuck.
We watched the movie. Didn't really care about the movie.
I fell asleep during that shit.
She's like, well, you got the jeans on. You can just take them off. Like, no, man. Like, you can take the jeans off. I know you don't want you to be uncomfortable in the bed.
In
like,
or
cool.
around her mouth.
You know what else feels uncomfortable? These draws, bro. They are really constricting. You know, like I just like to let my shit hang. You know, like I don't.
You know, I like to sleep naked. I like to lay down naked. I don't know.
I'm in the bed. We just sitting there, and then she just backed it on up on me. I was like, yo, bro, chill.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, bro.
What is happening?
What's going on? She was like, oh,
thought you was trying to get this nut off.
And next thing you know, she just
don't you got a goal of 10 nuts?
She made a strong, aggressive move and like swooped and got me. And I'm like, yo.
All of
this
a sudden,
ain't what I signed up for.
All of a sudden,
she romance with a chick. Like,
all of a sudden, she whipped your dick out. You're like, whoa, lady.
What time was it? Because you wasn't DTF. What time was it?
It may have been about
yeah. You was in the DTF song.
She said, why are you still here?
Song.
Nah, you know what? Steve Harvey said that.
We're not talking about Steve.
Oh, what happened is I opted out.
You opted out?
I opted out because I couldn't do that. I was like a homie.
Log her up.
Okay.
And no, will not be logged up.
Not for these niggas, for me.
Every moment after that was awkward.
Okay.
And shade was thrown when I tried to get another chick. And I was like, yo, homegirl was actually feeling me.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't see it.
Okay.
But to answer your question, Steve Harvey.
No, we're not doing Steve Harvey.
No, I'm just saying what he said. What he said. Guys would not be, they're going to be friends with a girl all the way up to the moment when they find her at her lowest point and her weakness, for they can slide in there and claim their prize.
So,
when did he say that shit?
Well, he didn't say it like that.
He is about to go into the Oprah ship if he.
No, I
did not.
Steve Harvey did.
This is why I didn't want to go there.
Fucking much, bro.
I messed around and clicked on. I ended up down the Steve Harvey whirlpool of shit. Right.
He went down the Steve Harvey wormhole.
The wormhole. Yeah. Steve Harvey was just talking about.
Which we're not gonna do on this show.
We're not gonna do that here.
Okay.
Because he do a lot of man shaming.
Man, I've been Team Future, bro, but look.
Second part of that question. Let's move along.
Giving them all the game.
Can y'all be best friends after y'all smashed?
You keep using the word best, and I gotta have a clear understanding of what.
Can y'all
define?
Can y'all be? What would I call a best friend? I would call a best friend someone I talk to every day, pretty much not all day, but pretty much every day, if not every other day. Huh? So somebody you be vulnerable with, somebody you know what a best friend is, bro. Like you don't make me break that down.
That's my best
I guess
friend. That's my best friend.
I always like to get context completely so that I understand that we're talking about the same thing. Because we've already had a situation where we weren't talking about the same thing.
Was not
so, yeah, probably not. Probably not. With the exception of my wife. Well, that's obviously because the relationship is ongoing. But most people that I've, had like a sexual encounter with, like I'm not actively pursuing a platonic relationship with, and there's a lot of people who I've had a platonic relationship with for decades. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's stayed as such. And I feel like maybe it's for other people to decipher, again, to each his own. That's my go-to. But like for me, I've never been able to. It's always been one or the other.
Okay.
I said, God help me.
God help me.
God help me.
Nah,
Would you?
I said, God help me. So, Trina Marquez was not a friend of mine. Nah, but
Ooh.
When you think about it, can somebody be friends with somebody after they smash? Absolutely.
I believe it.
I feel like we live in a
Best
world now.
friends,
People
though?
can be adults about the situation.
But
look, we
best
smashed.
friends,
We probably not gonna smash again. Do I hope that possibly?
Oh, you be one time.
One day that I could probably just fall in it one more time again. I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no.
You be one timing it, bro?
Have I one time it?
That's what you just said to me.
Well,
don't you hate when a nigga use a good beat for an intro?
what the bro, what the fuck? I need to see this connection. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Man.
You said one time.
All right.
I'm saying to answer your question one time.
Nah, you said you implied just then that you can smash the homie one time and like go right back to being friends. And I asked, do you really be one timing these girls?
Cause look,
I'm saying it's very
cause Bart on to something. Let me tell y'all something. First off, now it's levels to this shit too. Cause you can have some mediocre dick, you can have some crack dick, or you can have some demon dick.
The red demon.
In between demon dick and crack dick, nigga, they not allowing you to smash them one time and be their friend, and y'all never smashing again. It's not gonna happen. I promise you, it's not gonna happen. The only time that's gonna happen is if your shit was mediocre or less. That's the only time that you're gonna be able to be a friend. At that
what did we just find out about our friend?
At that point in time, they done put you in the friend zone, my guy. You're in the friend zone, my guy. So
what did we just find out about our friend?
Your way back to get to wherever that was, but you're never gonna get there. Okay.
The pipe game was average at best.
So again, I ask,
my third,
you be one time in these girls?
Yo, so there's a third part to this question.
No one's ever.
I'm saying
no one's ever allowed.
There's a third part to this question.
There's a third.
But
part.
at the end of the day, I get to choose if I'm gonna do it again.
There's a third part to this question too.
Sometimes.
The trifecta. Let's see.
The trifecta. It's third part. So the third part is, how does that translate to you personally in your personal relationship? Would you be dating someone with a platonic friend that they've been sexually active with?
Ooh.
What's the timeline?
Spicy.
What's the timeline? Ain't no timeline, whatever.
I'm saying
you gonna ask me a timeline? No, give me your timeline that you feel like it's okay.
Them boots.
I say at least
smoked her boots. Smoked her.
I
just
say
knocked
about
her
at
head
least
off.
a 3-year seasoning period. 3 years
seasoning. You said 3 in a season.
A 3-year seasoning period.
3 years?
So it would have had to have been 3 years since they had a sexual relationship.
If they say we did the nasties in high school,
so within 3 years,
they like 30 years old, like okay, come on.
Okay.
If they said we did it 3 years ago, or if they say we did 2.5 years, okay, you gotta wait 6 months.
Huh? You gotta go in a holding for about 6 months.
It's a 3-year seasoning period. You gotta let it wait 6 months. You gotta let the thing air out. You still in warranty. You still in the burrito. You still in the you still in the 14-day return period.
Might have to drop you on customer service. Bart, what you got?
As y'all all know, I'm all about women's choice and femming it forward and all of these great things because I believe that women deserve the opportunity and have earned the opportunity to make decisions for themselves. So I usually am on the side of she gonna do it anyways type of situation.
There we go.
However, do I think that I always put myself in this sort of a position. I'm never going to do anything to my partner that I wouldn't want them to do to me, or at least I'm going to do my, damnedest to make sure that doesn't happen. And I personally wouldn't have any outstanding relationships, friendships for that matter, with people that I've slept with. Again, because like I've said before, I don't know that I feel like that blurs the line of friendship. So with that in mind, am I okay with her having a friendship with somebody that she's, had a sexual past with? I'm gonna be honest, it makes me a little
kind of iffy.
I can't tell you what to do at the end of the day.
No,
but
what
part
would
of,
you do?
But part of being with me would imply that, you know what I'm saying, like that sort of a thing had been X'd out. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, personally, I feel like my attraction level would kind of dim if she was like, oh yeah, this is my homie. And oh, by the way, we used to smash back in 2012, but we cool now. And he's cool and all of that good shit. And I'm like, Yeah, but now we cool too, so we just all gonna be cool.
Okay.
Nah, it's one of those things where I honestly feel I can't be with a girl unless I trust her.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna play me like I'm just a sucker out here.
Yeah.
Shoot. Hey, as soon as they hit me with something that, I'll be like, hey, I got another call coming through. It's the streets and they want you back.
Yo, on that note, stay y'all ass off the motherfucking internet, man.
Please
we
do.
out, man.